this from the left is the party of violence crowd.
For the first time in court today, we heard what a 44-year-old man from Texas allegedly said in a series of disturbing messages left for Zohran Mamdani.
Hey, Zohran, you should go back to Uganda before someone shoots you in the head. All right, you piece of Muslims don't belong here.
Traveling to New York.
Why didn't you think this was criminal? That was 44-year-old Jeremy Fistel walking out of court after posting bail and pleading not guilty to making terroristic threats against the Democratic nominee, Zohran Mamdani, back in June before the primary.
He clearly threatens the safety of both Assemblymember Mamdani and the family of the assembly member.
Prosecutors say these were hate crimes, which come with a longer sentence because they say that these messages targeted Mamdani specifically for his religion. The messages read aloud in court by a prosecutor in the case. She said that in another message, Fistel said, quote, "Go on and start your car, see what happens. Yeah, keep an eye on your house and your family." That message was allegedly left on the morning of June 18th. And that very morning on June 18th, Mamdani became emotional at a campaign event when I asked him specifically why he doesn't have a more visceral response and isn't speaking more about allegations by his rival, Andrew Cuomo, that he is anti-Semitic. He became emotional and even cried.
I get messages that say the only good Muslim is a dead Muslim. I get threats on my life. On the people that I love. And I try not to talk about it.
In a statement, the Mamdani campaign thanked District Attorney Melinda Katz of Queens for treating this matter with the seriousness it deserves, adding, "We cannot and will not be intimidated by racism, Islamophobia, and hate," and adding that New York must be a city where every single person is safe, protected, and at home.
You can call it whatever you want, unpleasant, improper, but it's free speech.
Fistel's defense attorney called the case weak, saying that while his client may have wished bad things would happen to Mamdani, he did not actually threaten to do any of those bad things to Mamdani. Now, finally, Mayor Eric Adams seizing on all of this as Mamdani's campaign issued a statement saying they were thankful for their stepped-up security detail from the NYPD. Adams saying that it was ironic that someone who has been such a heavy critic of the NYPD over the years is now thankful for the NYPD's assistance in keeping him safe.
Here you have a person who has spent his life bashing of the NYPD. They requested police detail. He has a full detail that's moving with him because they were concerned about his life. And so when you see that irony, I guess that's why the word irony is in the dictionary.
So it's free speech when somebody leaves messages for a Democratic nominee who's Muslim and says things like, "Go ahead and start your car, see what happens. Better keep an eye on your house and family. Better go back to a country that's not ours before somebody pops you in the head." That's free speech. But Jimmy Kimmel's saying the truth, which is MAGA has been twisting itself into knots ever since the Charlie situation to try and make that person somebody other than who they really are. That gets you fired. This is free speech. But please, go on and keep telling me how the left is the party of hate.